Did you see Greece mistakenly posted?
Oh!
Did you see? Did you see it?
Yeah.
What did Greece do? What did Greece do?
Trust the Greeks.
Go tell him.
What's his name? No, you know the name of the dude.
I can't remember his name.
He's the guy that created Metal Gear Solid.
I posted that. Not Greece, wasn't it?
It was Greece.
Wasn't it somewhere in like South America?
No, it was Greece.
Yeah, Hideo Kojima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you post that?
I posted it on a thread today.
Oh, that's where I saw it. Yeah, how good's that? How good is that?
I died when I saw that.
Greece. Never disappoint.
Yeah, but to be fair, the article that they... The actual report itself wasn't inaccurate, except for the last bit.
Except for who it was.
They had the photos of the shooter.
Yeah.
But then they added the new photos.
doesn't even look the same.
It looks nothing like him.
It looks nothing.
But they just picked up from a meme and they retweeted it. It's not the first time. See, this is the thing. Like, it's funny. And you expect... See, this is the thing. Again, America comes out slamming him for it, right? Like, oh, where's the integrity? But, dude, Fox News is the worst amount of integrity. The amount of apologies and what's it called when you have to take something back?
Receivership.
No. When you...
what's it called?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, when they withdraw something.
Yeah. When
yeah.
Withdraw
Retracted article or video or
They've done
something.
that a million times. So it's just kind of funny how they're cherry-picking Greece for doing it because they accidentally screwed up. It happens all the time, man.
It's funny,
just hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude,
I can't find it. I've gone back like 6 days.
Maybe it's deleted.
Fucking
I think either that person specifically has either left, and if they leave, that would delete all their posts.
I don't think so.
So then, why would the post not be in there?
Deleted by the admin.
Well, maybe because I've gone back to 2nd of July. Today's the 10th.
Yeah.
So they're all gone. So this is the quality I'm talking about. You know, like that's...
Yeah.
I'm confused. Quality of what?
The Warhammer stuff that he's talking about.
Oh,
that's the quality of stuff, you know, like really, yeah. And this one just, Anyway.
I can see a rainbow.
No, it's not so much that. I don't care about that. It's just like, it was almost, it kind of felt like it was like poking, like doing it on purpose.
Of course they're doing it on purpose. It's the internet, man.
Yeah.
Everything's got a point.
And it was just like, no one can be that naive and just keep posting stuff.
On that, someone did use that argument once. It was like, all art has a purpose or a meaning behind it. There's no art that doesn't have a meaning. And then someone showed this picture of some anime drawing someone drew, and it's like someone holding a carton of milk with like a controller sitting on top of their head, and there's 2 straws in their nostrils, and they're blowing the milk out. And they're like, someone explain to me what the every art has a political meaning behind it, is what someone said. And they're like, what's the political meaning behind this? It was just great. It was funny.
No, that's not true.
What?
Every bit of artwork is some
Of course it's not true.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's stupid.
What if you take a portrait of a cat?
The thing is, some art show gallery person made the comment, and then people were just trolling her because she made that comment.
These people have no idea what they're talking about.
No, they don't.
Of course they don't.
Look, as far as journalistic integrity, I had a go at that fucking writer from The Age while I was away.
Oh, yes.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I know.
After Nick Kyrgios came out saying, what happened? Just his behaviour during like one of... He's in Wimbledon.
Do you like Kyrgios as an
athlete?
In general?
I don't have a problem with him.
Okay.
I think he's a good athlete. He's a brilliant athlete. He's a natural talent. And considering he's got no trainer, no formal form of training, and he's in Wimbledon right now in the finals. He's playing tonight.
It's tonight, yeah.
Playing in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah? He's a brilliant athlete. As far as temperament, he's got some issues, and that's what happens when you don't have management, and no one adheres to it and all that sort of shit. But temperament, man, the guy's like 26, 27 years old. Yeah? John McEnroe was a fucking pest for years.
Yeah.
Leighton Hewitt was an absolute scumbag. You know? And that was my point.
Did you like McEnroe and Hewitt, though?
Hewitt grew on me, you know, and as he got older, obviously matured. He was a good player. He was the epitome of Australian heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Aussie heart that we look for in sportsmen.
I think, along the same lines, I think, same thing. Like, he's got talent. He's got lots of potential.
Yeah.
He plays well. I think it's the antics that annoy me.
Yeah.
Because it's Even like the Hewitt stuff and the McEnroe stuff, I'm not a big fan of. It's the like then when like he gets into like whatever on social media is like he's just like whatever you're a nobody. I've made more than from this final than you'll ever make in your life.
This is the thing. For everything that he says like that,
yeah,
you look at the flip and he's right back at him with his own forehand, man. Like the tennis analogy just there.
And we're out of here. Leave it open. You know what? The thing is, we both knew the term, but you still had to point it out.
I had to. This is a problem. Like, Kyrgios gets shit canned for a lot of his behavior, right? On the flip, during COVID, he himself, during the Aussie Open, he himself started that whole charity movement thing for COVID, anyone affected by COVID. I think it was the bushfires at the same time.
Yeah, I mean...
He's the one that sparked it. He's the one that started it.
Anyone that talks about charity, though, knowing what I know about business now, anyone that says something about charity, I don't buy it. It's
a well-confirmed thing before and after, like, games, during training sessions. He just doesn't bother training. He spends it talking to kids and hitting balls around, signing autographs.
Yeah, but see, isn't that the point that I look at him as like he's got a reach and he has kids looking up to him and he still acts like a piece of shit on the, you know what I mean?
At the same time, I get it, but at the same time, you see these like when you actually watch these interviews post game, they put like reporters know where a news story is, and he's saying it. He's like, I'm a fucking news story. I get it, but you don't seem to you all think that everything I do isn't getting you selling newspapers or getting you clicks. You're purposely trying to fuel stoke a fire here with stupid questions that mean absolutely nothing. Like, you know, there was a reporter that was leaning into him about, you know, his behavior during a game. Like, you know, Tsitsipas, you know, the Greek.
Yeah.
Tsitsipas hit a ball into the crowd, hit a wall, and he hit a spectator in the crowd, nearly hit a spectator in the crowd. Djokovic did that, and he got booted out of the game straight off the bat.
You settle down now?
Calm down. All right? Djokovic at the...
he should have said, calm down, love.
Love. Djokovic...
If you keep it up, I'm going.
Did you get that analogy?
Djokovic hit a ball into the crowd, right? Did a Lions woman or whoever it was, got ejected from the game. Tsitsipas did it, nothing. Right? And Kyrgios said... You're seeing this behaviour. He goes, at the end of the game, I shook the guy's hand and congratulated him like I've always done. These people don't even want to look at me at the end of the game. Fine. But he hit a ball into the crowd. He should have been ejected. Why was he not ejected? Why is it different? He goes, if I did it, he goes, I smashed a chair or smashed a racket, I was immediately like reprimanded for it.
Doesn't it come down to the judge?
Yeah, but that's the point. That line officials...
Wait, but he accidentally hit a ball into the crowd?
No, he fucking smashed the ball into the crowd. Into the wall. Like,
for what purpose?
He's angry. This is Tsitsipas we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he just... that's the game
The one that he lost in, yeah.
Tsitsipas lost?
Yeah.
That was before the Nadal match,
4 days ago.
Yeah. Because I saw something like they were targeting each other or something when they were hitting it.
No.
At the net.
They weren't targeting each other. Tsitsipas was targeting Kyrgios.
Oh, okay.
When they were up close and rallying, he was purposely slamming balls straight at Kyrgios' body, which you typically don't do in tennis. It's deemed on.
Do they have a problem with each other normally outside of the court?
He just doesn't like Tsitsipas has got a problem with Kyrgios' attitude.
So in turn, he has an attitude.
Yeah. So
they're all man babies. Everyone on the planet's a man baby.
This is the point.
Well, it's an ego-central sport because it's only one person.
But this is the point I was making. That Kyrgios gets targeted by these reporters purposely trying to drive a narrative to get some sort of reaction so they can sell clicks. And Kyrgios, he undoes them so well. Like, because he says it all the time. He goes, I take it in stride, but I don't forget. If you tried to make me look like an idiot or had some personal beef with me 5 years ago, I'll remember it. He always he might lose his composure on the court, but when he gets to these interviews and presses, he outlaps these stupid journalists because they're not sports fans, they're journalists, and they're just trying to buy an article. So the point I was making was, if you look at Kyrgios' response from that Tsitsipas match, he was asked a question about, do you think it was right, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, well, look, the guy slammed a ball into the crowd, nearly hit someone, should have been ejected right there and then. That's what happened to Novak, a couple of months ago. That was it. Why wasn't he ejected? It's like, oh, but, I didn't see. He's like, well, did you not see him slam a ball into the crowd? It's like, do you think that should have been a fair thing? Oh, well, that's not the question. He's like, well, no, I'm asking the question. You're asking me the question. I'm asking you the question. Did you or did you not see Tsitsipas do the thing? Well, yeah. So therefore, we're on the same page. You should have been ejected. Don't you agree? Well, yeah, but, it's like, well, next question. Like, why are you even asking me to drum up a fake narrative of, like, being antagonistic or whatever?
That's what they all do, though.
They're not asking, dude, and it doesn't just go to him. It was also that other Aussie tennis player. I can't remember her name. She's the one that she lost in a quarterfinal, right? Can't remember her name, yeah? But Kyrgios dated her for like 18 months, 2 years, a couple years ago. They've asked her about, like in her presser, about what she thinks about Kyrgios's domestic assault charges that are pending at the end of this month. Like, why are you asking her? Like, what's this got to do with me?
But it's been like that for 100 years, like reporters have always been what the internet trolls are.
Certain players, like certain politicians, like certain public figures, will escape narrative-driven questions and narrative dialogue, man, because they're the darlings of whatever. Laney Hewitt is an absolute fucking scumbag in the first 10 years of his career. Now he's the media's darling. But when Beck Cartwright wanted to divorce him, he was a piece of shit. Like Mark
because it sells, though.
That's the point, man.
Everyone knows that. Move on from the next question.
But that's the point. Kyrgios has got a chip on his shoulder. He said it himself, because I got a massive chip on my shoulder, because depending on how I'm doing in the court, if I'm winning trophies, you'll love me. If I'm not, I'm having a meltdown, you're all on my back saying I should be deported. And that was my point. That Age reporter tweeted and wrote a fucking article saying, is there any way we can have Kyrgios' passport rescinded and have him deported from the island? It's like, excuse me? Kyrgios was born in Canberra. Why even put that as a statement on a newspaper?
That's why. That explains all his issues.
No.
Born in Canberra.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't ask for Lady Hewitt's passport to be rescinded and deported off the island. Why can you ask a guy that has a Greek surname and is darker than everyone else with a Malay mother?
You know how much hate mail you're going to get?
Why would the Age...
Who, me?
Those Canberrians.
Those Canberrians.
How can the Age, as a professional journalist, journalistic medium, allow for something like that to be published?
Do you know how? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
How you going?
Yeah, not bad. How you going?
No, but seriously, people get way too involved in that, and they let them. Kyrgios lets it,
Tim?
the news reporters let it, and you let it.
I noticed something.
Make this better be good.
I don't know if I want to say
this is going to be bad.
This is going to be bad.
This is going to be real bad.
It's bad.
Let me finish.
Wait, let me get the door open.
You're not finished?
No, let me finish.
All right.
I posted about this, yeah? And I actively tweeted The Age, The Journo, and a bunch of other people as well. And I put up a few things on social media. 3 years ago, when Nick Kyrgios and Bernard Tomic had their meltdowns, right?
Tomic.
Publicly. Yeah. Tomic, dude, blessed athlete, total lazy cunt, right?
He's another one. Well, he was one of the main ones that does say, "Oh, I've got a car worth more than you'll ever make."
He's the one that came out doing that.
Up himself in the half, yeah.
He made his couple $1 million. Like, I bought my
Is
Ferrari.
he retired?
Yeah, he is. Not technically. He's tried to mount a comeback. Yeah. But
Is he?
A couple years ago, when him and Kyrgios were having massive meltdowns, Dawn Fraser of all fucking people comes out, a swimmer, retired 30 years. They put her in the paper in the news, and I snippeted her in the original podcast theme song. Comes out saying, "Oh, if that's how they're going to be, then they should be deported back to wherever their parents came from or wherever it is that they came from. We don't need them in this country." It's like, hang on, Dawn. You were in Japan representing the country. You tried to steal a flag outside of like an embassy or something. They got you banned for 10 years. Who are you to fucking say this shit? On live TV.
Yeah.
Then you had that other Prue McSween, whatever her fucking name is, on like one of the Today morning shows.
What a name, Prue McSween.
Yeah. She comes out and I snippeted her for the updated podcast fucking theme song. She comes out saying that Kyrgios is a spoiled Greek brat who should have been slapped as a child and treated like a prince.
Oh, yeah, I know that one, yeah.
These people weren't reprimanded. They weren't barred. They weren't cancelled. They are making blatantly racist fucking comments, but it's okay because they're dealing with wogs. That's fine. 100% that's fine. Nothing happened. Then you got people like Wayne Carey who glassed his fiance when they were in Vegas, he's on TV 3 days a week commentating.
Yeah.
He literally got kicked out of his club, whereas a club legend got kicked out of his club because he was banging his captain's wife, got sent to Adelaide, left that, then had stints with like alcohol, drugs, glassed his missus, got splashed all over the newspaper. Now he's on TV 3 nights a week commentating the footy. I'm not saying you can't have a redemption story, but why is it that Dawn Fraser and fucking Prue McSween, whatever her fucking name is, why is it that they can make blatantly racist remarks, the Age reporter can blatantly write a blatant racist article, nothing happens? Because they're targeting Nick Kyrgios and Bernard Tomic.
Well, it's because that's what they want to happen.
That's my point.
Yeah.
As if that's not a fucking issue.
Well, it is. I mean, it's been an issue for
Bernard
years.
Tomic, was born in Croatia, been here since he was a kid. When he was winning slams, the Aussie from Queensland. When he was losing slams, the Croatian-born tennis player.
But do you know what also could be, right? These people have outbursts, right? You can poke the bear and get a really big reaction, which is going to cause a really big news story and get some eyes on it. If someone was in a calm manner, didn't have the reaction, didn't have like a childish approach, at some points, not always, we can agree on that, they know that they're going to get a reaction out of him. They know they're going to sell papers out of him.
You're telling me you can stay calm under every circumstance?
Yes.
In his position, he knows.
I've got hours of both of you losing your shit over spaghetti and fucking beans, all right?
There's a big difference. The whole Australia isn't watching me and overseas.
And then put yourself in the position of being a professional athlete, dealing with literally the pressures of everything. You got sponsorship, you got fucking management,
yeah, we have management,
you got training.
Yeah.
No, you can't just poo-poo it like that. I could handle it. I've got handle.
No, not at all. But if people are clearly poking you, and you know that,
that's what shits me. When people have meltdowns, very real meltdowns on TV or mass media, people forget that these people are human beings.
Yeah.
Suddenly, because they're in the public eye, they're public interest and they're public property. Doesn't work like that.
I feel like if you can't handle it, you shouldn't be on TV.
Okay, it's like Tom Hanks, yeah? Tom Hanks was walking somewhere and his wife got elbowed by a photographer.
Yeah, and he lost it. Yeah.
And he lost his shit. Mate, Tom Hanks should have turned around and swung, yeah? Because if someone elbowed my fucking wife, nearly took a sixer, I'd be like, hey, get the fucking hands off my wife. That's a very real moment.
Yeah.
If he was reprimanded for it, if his sponsorship, if whoever was sponsoring his shoes at the time said, oh, we don't want people like that, I would have put out a public thing saying, well, you're a fucking idiot, because that means you would never defend your wife in a public setting. You have some responsibility as a public figure. I get that.
Yeah.
Right? But you shouldn't have all the responsibility of everything. Eminem made the point of saying, I'm not your fucking role model. He even wrote a song about it called Role Model.
Exactly what I was about to say.
I'm not your role model.
But that's what's happening. These athletes, these athletes are held up on a pedestal to become role models.
Yes.
But this is the problem.
And doesn't matter. If you have enough to show something that is not role model worthy, the media will latch onto it and run with it.
Yeah.
This is the irony of it.
Yeah, I know.
They're making celebrities out of people who have done nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And they're labeled as influencers.
Yeah.
Literally the word influence is a fucking metaphor.
I'm serious. It's like he's just catching up.
Yeah, true. No, we agree. That's the thing. We agree with what you're saying.
But
the reality is, this is what it's like.
This is what
and
it
there's
is.
a responsibility behind that you make that decision. You want to do that field of work. It's going to come back, and you need to
see. This is the difference. You're saying that's the reality, and that's how it should stay.
It's normalized. We spoke about this,
but we shouldn't be normalizing it. That's the point.
We
if
shouldn't,
anything,
but it is.
We should be more aware that people are fucking human at the end of the day.
Yeah, dude. Of course.
And these things should not be just automatically weighed down on them. That is my point.
No, I agree.
Because 3 hours ago you were saying people are just stupid and we're making things normal. It's like, no, people are stupid.
Yeah.
We're normalizing stupid things. But the fact that an athlete or whatever, he's not a politician, all right?
I'm not saying he's stupid. I'm saying the reporters
he's not a politician.
are making him look stupid.
That's what I'm saying. Just because he's in a public sphere doesn't mean he should be... and that's what he says. He goes, I get DMs, I get tweeted every fucking day. The most horrific, violent shit. No one should ever be having the face. I've got to deal with that. It's not just scrutiny from the media in regards to my performance.
Yeah.
but every Joe Blow
Who's got an opinion.
feels able to just be able to reach out to me and call me a fuckwit or call me a douchebag, threaten my missus, threaten my family.
But that's not new.
I'm not saying it's new, but we're normalizing it to the point where media is now able to do it.
Oh, yeah.
And it just automatically paints him as a fucking villain.
The issue that, and again, this is this is part of the whole podcast today, but the issue of that is that it's normalized. The issue is, like, how do you stop that? We can't. That's the reality, right?
If we've got the power to turn someone on Married at First Sight.
But you don't have the power. You think,
No, if the media has the power to turn someone from Married at First Sight, who got famous by banging two dudes in one show, turn her into an influencer with 100,000 followers, then we have the power to be able to say,
No.
Kyrgios.
We don't, though. They do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's the issue. We can't stop them.
You can't do anything.
It's just the reality of it. We can't do anything. We're going to live our lives. We're going to die at the end of it. And these guys are all going to keep their whatever they want to keep doing. It's fucked up. I completely agree with you. It's not right at all. It's not fair on the person. It's not right. They're probably going to drive people to suicide because of this shit. But no one's going to stop it. I get the frustration. It's bullshit, dude. I totally get it. But
and you know what? That's the thing, man. Put Kyrgios aside, right? Put him on a shelf. Fuck him, right? For whatever reason. The fact that the media, especially in Australia, can get away with making these blatantly racist fucking comments and nothing happens.
yeah,
What are you, nuts?
I mean, that's the same
How is that
globally,
fair?
though, right? Similar. Like, most news stations, all full of bullshit. Like, it's just all bullshit.
Yeah.
It pisses me off, man.
Yeah, I get it,
pisses me off. How can you expect someone like Kyrgios to not walk around with a chip on his shoulder? I've got a chip on my fucking shoulder because of it.
But the thing is, like, for me, like, if I was him, I wouldn't give them more fuel by lashing out at the guy that just said I was a fuckwit in the crowd. I just ignore it. Like, there's thousands of people sitting there. What, you're going to I mean, look at the football games. There's people fucking going nuts at players all the time. The players aren't lashing out at the crowd.
Okay, look at Adam Goods.
I was just thinking that, but
Take Adam Goods, brilliant footballer.
Yeah.
Total fuckwit as a person. Not because he's Aboriginal, Indigenous, sorry,
No, he's
First
just a
Nation.
tosser.
He's
Yeah.
just a tosser.
Yeah.
That's it. How come when he felt vilified, he had the person booted out of the stadium? The AFL created a whole culture around, like,
They
his whole
didn't want to
movement.
take that guy's daughter, the one who did it.
Yeah.
They wanted to, like, get child services involved and
Something.
They wanted to,
Yeah? AFL's forever apologising to him. They gave him a platform. They gave him a documentary. They gave him his own official day. Even though it's just
Yeah, but
hang
but
on.
not because of...
Eddie
They
Maguire.
can't-
You know kind
because
of
they-
why that happens, right?
Eddie
Like,
Maguire.
because they can't look bad.
Eddie
That's why.
Maguire made a whole
Because
bunch of
of-
faux pas. Wait,
because of...
What?
There's an aspect of who he is that they will push more than if someone else did it.
oh yeah, he's First Nation.
Yeah, because and
I
that's
don't doubt that.
Yeah.
Eddie Maguire made some faux pas in regards to First Nations people and blah blah blah. He got cancelled immediately.
Yeah.
He was dancing for his job.
Yeah.
Dancing for
I
his job.
actually heard that.
And then-
I heard that morning piece when he actually called Adam Goods a gorilla.
Yeah, no, he
Actually,
didn't call him a gorilla.
King Kong. It was King Kong.
He
or
said
something.
they should get him down across from Remote King Kong.
And I was listening to that
Like live, yeah.
live as it happened, and I was like, "Jeez,
You're fucked.
He stepped down as president because it was under his watch all the toxic shit happened.
Yeah.
How come it's gone that far? As far as I'm concerned, Dawn Fraser hasn't been kicked out. Prue McSween's still on TV. That age journalist still has her job. Dude, what's her name? What's that? The tennis player, the Aussie. They had that. It happened. It's happened at the last couple.
tennis player."
Yeah.
Female.
Yeah, old fart, white racist bigot, homophobe.
Margaret Court.
Yeah, Margaret Court Arena.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The whole renaming thing. Yeah?
Yeah.
She made those comments about, because she's a Seventh-day Adventist, so she made all the comments about homosexual marriage, homosexual athletes, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Came down on her like a fucking rain
They
of
didn't
fire.
rename it though, did they?
No, they did.
No, do they?
No, I don't think they renamed the court.
Didn't they?
I don't think they did.
No.
I honestly thought they did.
No, I don't
Anyway,
think they did. They want to, but
Yeah, they came down on her because the rainbow community was smashing down on her for things, and rightfully so. I think her stupid opinions should be kept out of the game. But she's still alive.
Oh, what do you mean she's still alive?
They didn't take her titles off the wall in
her reputation.
at Rod Laver.
I was about to say, what do you want them to do?
Your reputation.
No.
Yeah, I know.
But
That's what
it's
you mean,
fine,
right?
Because she's an old white woman in Australia.
Yeah.
This is my point. Over First Nations, over the rainbow community, fine. Send him to the fires, right? Kyrgios, it's just an angry wog. Don't worry about him. Fuck him. You can say whatever you want. That's my point. And it's not just Kyrgios. It's across the fucking board, man. It's across the board.
Yeah.
That is a problem in this country, and it pisses me off.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that it's normalized.
I agree. It's definitely a problem. But the issue is, like, there's no obvious solve that everyday people can do to stop the problem.
No.
Like, it's just
There's
so much
nothing you
bigger
can
than
do.
us.
Just stop watching it. You're listening to it.
Stop supporting.
Tune out. Just
whatever.
tune out. Yeah.
That's the only thing.
can't do
really. You
anything.
can just boycott whatever platform they're using, and that's it. It's bullshit.
Like I've actually unsubscribed to a lot of like YouTube channels now.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff that would just get me rolled up, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's the
don't
thing.
need that stuff
I
anymore.
I rarely see. Like I said, man, you're only starting to see the horrors of Facebook now. I shut my Facey account down 7-8 years ago, purely based on I worked all day on a Sunday, came home, sat on my couch, and just went, "What a week," you know. And then picked up my phone, and some thread was blowing up.
But it's funny
And I'm
because
just like, nah.
It's
no.
And that shit's always at the top.
Yeah.
it's funny because like you're saying that about me with like the social media stuff, but then you're saying that stuff about like all the media and all that.
But that's what I'm saying.
And like we're on
I rarely
the opposite.
No,
Like
no, no,
in
no.
this, not opposite, but it's like I'm where he's with the new stuff with
Yeah.
his social media.
You're
if
on the
that
same
makes sense.
spectrum, but you're on different sides.
Yes.
Spectrum.
You're loving that word.
Dude, I get it. And that's why I've switched off. That's why I don't get involved in arguments online anymore. Now I reserve my anger for shit that really pisses me off, such as this, which is not a small...
Have you ever read like 9 News, 7 News, 10 News articles on Facey or anywhere?
Man, dude, did you see? I tweeted something else out to news.com.au.
Stay away from the comment section, John. Stay away.
Dude, I tweeted something.
I don't even go in the IGN comment section anymore.
Oh, dude. The amount of... Yeah, I mean...
There was an article on news.com.au with a writer that I can't seem to get any access on their personal, so I can't actually personally tweet them or contact them. Written a bunch of articles based on bullshit. And I'm like, this is a joke. This is an article. Finally, 2 days ago, she wrote an article about how we can't normalize. Did you see that photo of James Packer on the yacht?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, his gut hanging out and all that sort of shit. They started fat shaming him, criticizing him. And she said, this writer wrote, oh, you know, this should not be normal. Men are more susceptible to, like, you know, obvious victims, you know, with their weight, being bald, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
You know, if that was a woman that would have been slammed, but James Packer just have to deal with it. This should not be normal. I tweeted news.com.au with their article link saying, hey, good, look at you, news.com. Finally, an article about how men aren't just useless pieces of shit. Dude, I've complained about it all the time. Nadia Bakoti is a sex therapist, sex columnist on news.com.au. Her articles are 98% men are useless, that's why I became a lesbian. All women want to be lesbians, but, you know, they have to revert to men for procreation. All men are shit in bed. All men are shit. Like, literally every article. I was like, are you serious? How come there's no article was written by a dude saying about his grievances with women? Not going to happen.
Or an educational piece.
Yeah.
Tell me why I'm wrong or tell me what to do better.
It's always, I'm a sex therapist and I've dated men and I've always been a lesbian.
I have been on Tinder 17 times. Now, you know, I got fucked each 17 times, but they were all terrible.
Makes me an expert on men.
Makes me an expert, yeah.
Fuck off, man. They also blew up Samantha X, the escort. Samantha X is an escort who became an escort at, like, in her 40s, right? Then she stopped doing an escort work because she found the love of her life, some dude. Then she broke up with him and became an escort again.
Hey.
She writes opinion pieces for news.com.au.
Okay.
What do you mean, man?
Not the type of opinion I want to hear about.
What do you mean? This is what I'm saying, man. It's been normalized. We can make fun of wogs, it's fine. Can't make fun of First Nations or homosexuals or, you know, the whole community. Nah. Can't do that. We'll cancel a motherfucker. Wogs, cannon fodder. Fuck them.
Yeah, because they're Europeans.
But that's what shits me.
Yeah.
Why should that be normalized?
Because Europeans are the cause of the world's woes.
specifically Germans. Let's just-
Oh, no.
9?
They're recent. They're recent. We're talking about stuff that happened like
Historical.
600 years ago. Historically, monsters.
Before the kingdoms all became formed. Fuck me, I can't, man. This is what I've come back to. Like, seriously, you had nothing nice to say.
Well,
What are you, Prime Minister?
I mean-
an Italian?
All salads in all schools shall be replaced with a margarita.
But Prime Minister, what do you mean a margarita? Well, it shall be bocconcini with tomato and basil.
Oh, yeah, mozzarella? Did I say mozzarella?
Actually, I had an all cheese. Dude, in Baraka, they had a pizza. They had a pizza that was distinctly called. It wasn't a quattro. It was maybe it was just.
It was an otte.
It was either an all cheese or a margarita. I can't remember, but they had gorgonzola and mozzarella.
Oh.
Yeah, two combinations. It was just cheese, man. My stomach died.
Yeah.
Oh, tasty as fuck though.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm serious. Look,
Oh, it would be.
say what you want. A margarita, when it's done properly, is fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's so simple. That's why.
Yeah, you put a bit of basil on it, some oregano.
No, hang on a second. Hey, yeah. Back up.
Yeah.
There's 3 ingredients. Sauce, cheese, basil. That's it, right? That's it. There's nothing else to it.
He wants to
There's
add.
no oregano.
He wants
They're
to
not
add.
Greek.
There's one more thing
He
you're
wants
missing.
to add.
Olive oil.
Oil.
Yeah.
At the end.
Well, I don't do the oil. It's too
No, you're
greasy.
supposed to.
You don't even need the oil. You've got
No,
the cheese.
Yeah, it's too greasy. It's too
The
greasy.
cheese itself has got oil in it.
No, you're supposed to at the end.
How much oil do you want?
They drizzle
I'm
oil.
not going like that. It's
They
just like a
drizzle
quick
on
circle.
the cooked pizza, but it's ridiculous. It's stupid.
Why would you put oil on an already oily pizza?
Because they're fat people. I say that being fat. I can say that, but they're
It's
fat.
okay, I can see it. I'm fat.
let the record show that Andrew has a weight problem, therefore he can comment.
Adding olive oil at the
It's
end.
part of public record now.
Adding olive oil at the end does absolutely nothing.
I disagree.
No, I agree. It would do nothing.
It does
It
no-
would
it
fall
makes it
into
greasy.
the layers of grease.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Yeah. It does 0.
That's like me trying to tell you how to make a gyro.
There's nothing to it. You just put it on the fucking spit.
Ah, shut yeah,
the
people.
fryer
You
does the
shut your
work.
mouth, or I shut a fry you. Try me.
Cover it in oil, salt, oregano, pepper, garlic. That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's literally it.
You don't drizzle oil at the end.
On top of the oil.
What is that? Layers of fat?
Dude,
More.
I don't understand. Hang on, wait a second. When you pull out when you see a pizza
Yeah.
that's bubbling from the fat content of the cheese, all right? It's
Mind you, the
literally
sauce does have oil, right?
sauce.
The sauce does have oil.
A little bit,
You
yeah.
saute garlic.
Oh, it depends how you
first.
do the sauce. Some
Okay.
some have, some
Yeah.
don't.
So the sauce itself has got oil. The cheese is a source of oil.
But this is olive oil.
So you pull it out from the pan,
Yeah.
and it's just congealed shit dripping out of the pan.
What the pizza you eating?
Hang on. You think my first idea was, I need a bit of oil in this one, man. It's a bit dry.
What is this shit? Put some oil on
This is dry as the Sahara.
We're not talking
Tell me
about
to
like a
cut my
cup
throat.
of. We're not talking about a cup of oil here,
I am
people.
aware it's a drizzle. I am aware it's a drizzle.
Yeah, but
I just think it's a pointless drizzle.
It's
Well, that's the difference between you and a person of culture.
You know what I think. You know what I think. What happened? The pepperoni pizza must have come first. All right, and they saw the amount.
It might have. You know what?
They
It might
saw
have.
the layer of oil. And they said, "This is great." Blah, 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 blah. You know, everywhere it's greasy. And then they made the margarita, and they're like, "It's not oily enough. It's missing all the grease from the pepperoni." And they drizzle on top. I guess that's what happened.
Dude, you make a pizza with that much cheese, it's literally just congealed fat just swimming around in a pan. You can't even see the bread.
You're not supposed to. It's called a pizza.
Tell me, do you put the basil on
That was
before
a very
or after?
That was a very
After.
aggressive
Yeah, thank you.
point. That was a very aggressive point. Tell me.
No, because it's a well argued thing. It pisses me
I
off.
was going to say we should do a brackets on the best pizza.
No.
Oh, shit.
No.
Or the best topping.
I thought we were staying away from food.
No.
It's impossible.
The
Do you
best-
understand?
I'm still waiting for another topic, man.
We had a topic.
Which one?
I can't remember now.
It's probably cheese or something.
It was the best salad, wasn't it?
I actually ordered a Greek salad in the Philippines.
Oh, yeah?
It had lettuce when it came out. I lost my shit.
Yeah.
Like, this is not a Greek salad.
we should do a build a salad. That could be like a type of brackets where each of us build our own salad.
What do you mean?
See who's got the best salad. Build a salad.
Mine would be almost like just a plain Greek salad.
All right. Well, anyway, so that's
Actually, no. Incorrect. There is a salad I prefer over the Greek salad.
Is it Italian?
No. Italian.
Italian.
No. Dude, or we pick the best topping for a pizza outside of cheese. We assume the cheese...
But there's so many cheeses.
No, we assume cheese is like the prerequisite.
Well, which one though?
Mozzarella Parmesan. Typically for a pizza, it's a combination of mozzarella and Parmesan. That's a fact. I'm not making that up.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I like brie on mine.
Brie. Who are you? Look at his face.
I'm Captain Cupcake.
John's just disgusted. He's just looked at you like animal.
Animale, man.
Dude just
Seriously.
looked at you like, what are you joking? Who is this?
Have you tried it? No.
What's brie on pizza?
Have you tried it?
Exhibit A.
Do you have cranberries on there too?
I'd probably try it.
You can tell this dog is unbalanced.
Have you tried it?
I don't think I have.
All right. You haven't tried it, you can't comment. You try it, you can comment all you want. I live by this philosophy in life right now. If I haven't tried something, I'm not going to give an opinion on it.
His eyes are shut.
If I have tried it, I'm not going to be an old school warg-minded. I'm not. That doesn't make sense.
Look, man, I can't go out there and attempt every idiosyncrasy that you have in your.
Just get a pizza or make a pizza.
Yeah.
Put some brie on it.
Like, well,
build it normally.
Spice? What's the best spice for pork ham? Hershey's chocolate syrup. What? Have you tried it? No.
Try it. Salt and sweet.
What?
I can't continue in this conversation.
A lot of people have. I mean, listen. We are peasants in the eyes of gastronomical geniuses that make shit work, okay? We can't claim to fame of anything.
I can.
You can't.
I
You're
can.
drizzling olive oil on fat. I can't. Take it seriously.
What do you mean?
Just try things, I'm saying. Just try
Okay,
things.
no, let's just assume the
What makes
pizza...
Parmesan okay or mozzarella okay, but not brie?
It's the
It's
balance.
the same fucking thing.
No,
It's not as salty.
no,
It's
no,
about
no,
the
no.
salt.
Mozzarella and Parmesan are two distinct tastes.
I'm sorry, brie is way saltier for me than mozzarella. Mozzarella is bland and saltless.
No, you're not eating the right cheese.
You poor, naive little man.
All right, give me the locations you give the cheese so I can try them, and I will come back to this.
All right, we'll come
I'm
back
sorry,
to
there's a big difference between mozzarella and Parmesan.
I didn't say there wasn't a difference. I said, why do those exclusively get put on a pizza?
Well, for one, brie has got an outside layer of...
You cut it off. I can always cut it off.
Well,
This conversation's making me uncomfortable.
you're the type of person that would buy caviar for your cereal because you can.
But I'd try it.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Okay, think of it this way. Our ancestors
You know, during
created
that cough,
bread.
that
right?
cough, I'm not even going to try and silence it on the recording. I'm going to leave it in.
The ancestors created bread, right? And they were like, this is the best thing ever. I'm going to have plain bread. This is great.
Yeah,
And then some genius
dipstick
came out.
introduced rye.
and then came out and said, I'm going to put sauce on my bread.
Some
I'm going to put a
genius.
tomato on my bread. And things developed,
Can
right?
you imagine the reception that guy, the first guy to saute sauce with onions and garlic and put it on bread, flat
would've
bread?
copped-
He was the king.
That guy,
They made him the king, man.
That guy, his name, pick a standard Italian name. Pick a random, just lowbrow name. Come on, you're Italian.
Panici.
Panici.
A first name.
Panici.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio
I'm going to
Panici.
call him Giuseppe. all right?
Giuseppe.
Oh, you go with Giuseppe instead of Pinocchio.
Let's go
Because
Giuseppe.
there's a big difference there.
Can you imagine him, getting the idea, what if I put some of this shit? Someone tries it, instantly becomes a god in his village. Do you know what I mean?
But the reception-
the Giuseppe method, and everyone's losing it.
They would have had him almost hanging until they tried it, right? They would have said,
Yeah.
sauce on bread.
To the gallows! Get the rope!
And then, right as the executioner's about to pull the rope down, someone's like, it's like 1 minute.
With the finger.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
The whole crowd's there
It's
baying.
just silent. Is it not bad?
This is not bad. The crowd's just baying for blood. You know what I mean? They start passing out some of the bread.
Grab the guy's arm. He lives.
Just all of a sudden, Eda Joe's like this.
That's what the whole Renaissance was based on. There's a guy that made a good sauce.
Executioner, let's go with the rope. The guy hangs. Oh, shit. Oh. Who made that again?
Okay, hang on. Let's assume the pizza, like the base and the tomato, the cheese are the prerequisites.
Okay.
And we can agree sauce is a prerequisite, right?
Of
They can
course.
put that on there. So if they're the base ingredients, if you had to pick one topping to put on,
Yeah.
if that's the one pizza you had to eat for the rest of your life,
If I could put anything else and that was it,
yeah. I know what mine is.
We're doing this right
100%.
now.
yours would be olives.
Yes.
Mine would either be olives or ham.
Straight ham.
Not the ham, Australian ham. It would be like a proper slice of ham, just and that's it.
Off the bone.
Yeah.
As in one slice.
Yeah.
Where would it be on the pizza?
On the slice.
All right, so there's...
Oh, so pre-cut, you mean?
You mean there'll be ham
I'm not
on-
talking shredded ham. I'm talking
No,
like a
one slice, but then pre-cut.
Yeah.
And then you'd cut
So
it.
it's
and
evenly distributed on the pie. It's not just one in the middle.
One slice and the rest of us. No, just one slice because I want it, that and then finish on the rest.
He grabs the pizza, folds it.
Roll it up. It's a pizza burrito. Ah. Which, they do that in Italy. You get your slices. It's like it's half a pizza.
What is
they roll it up.
calzone?
No, it's actually half a
The
pizza.
calzone, just the rolled up pizza.
Instead of like being sealed like a calzone, they give you half. You can get half a pizza for. It's back then. I think it was like €5. €5. Half a pizza rolled up, basically like a
Like a sumo.
We need to start filming these.
That's beautiful,
Seriously.
beautiful.
Dude, the expression on your face, like it's a calzone.
They have like. You've been to Italy, yeah?
Yeah.
You've been to Italy?
No!
Okay.
He's gone to Lygon Street.
You
It's
saw-
the same thing.
You saw there's actual just shops, like a takeaway shop, and it's just pizza. It's
Yeah.
pizza by the slice. There's no restaurant.
yeah. I saw
You just
that,
walk in, you take it, and you go.
That's actually how
and
I
they've
bought
got
my pizza.
Yeah,
I didn't-
same. Like ice cream vendors on the street, and they're just selling pizza.
Yeah.
It's like, bang.
I'm dying. I
Yeah.
can't.
So-
Okay, so yours would be ham.
Yeah.
Would it be those balls of ham?
No,
like
just
those
like a
little
slice of ham.
And
He,
just
he
shred
wants
it?
he wants one slice of ham, and then when you go to cut the pizza, it'll get cut into the pieces. That's what he's saying.
Oh, so what would yours
Like
be?
Mushrooms.
like a traditional cap.
Mushrooms?
Yeah.
What are you,
Cheese
nuts?
sauce mushrooms, yeah.
Why? They're tasteless.
They're not. They taste like mushrooms.
No, mushrooms are
No,
the
no.
blandest
Mushrooms are nice.
vegetable.
No,
No.
they're not. No, they're not.
Maybe
joking?
your white cups, whatever you're getting.
So what mushrooms would you use?
Any mushroom, I don't care. I just love mushrooms.
Mushrooms are nice, yeah.
I'll take any mushroom.
Nah,
Button,
man.
cup, Swiss.
I use mushrooms.
whatever.
I use mushrooms for their nutritional value.
Portobello.
Portobello's great, yeah.
Portobello I use, and also the shiitakes.
They're like
again.
$15 a kilo, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't think, man, of all the options you've got to put on a pizza, of all the meats, of all the vegetables.
Yeah, but if I had to
capsicum,
have it over and over again,
Onion.
mushrooms is the least offensive thing that I would not get sick of. I can have them every day.
No chance.
Yeah.
No.
I get sick of olives real quick.
Fuck off. What? How?
Just the same flavor over and over again. Marinated in vinegar constantly.
What olives are you using, man?
The olives that you marinate in vinegar, which is all olives. which is all of the olives.
You're out of your mind, man.
What are you talking about?
Just you've lost it.
What, you taken a raw olive off the tree and just eat it?
That's it. Throw it
Well,
in
you've
the
never
fire.
done that.
Well, they wouldn't be ready to eat most of the time.
They're
Well,
fine.
if they're
They'd be
not,
extremely hard.
No, you pick them when they're ripe.
You wait till they're ripe.
So you
don't just eat 'em.
specifically pick your own olives off a tree that doesn't exist and eat those.
Number
only.
one,
Yes, I have. Plenty times.
Number one, I like you assume that I don't have an olive tree.
You don't. You live
Okay.
in.
Tell him how
in
many
the
olive
skyrise.
trees I grew up with.
You tell him how many trees I grew up with.
I grew up with 2.
We had an olive tree in the flat.
Which
And you just looked at those. I wonder what that grows on that tree.
I currently have 2
Pellets?
barrels.
How long
at Mum and
until they
Dad's
end up in the
house
jar marinated? I don't know.
I have 2 barrels right now marinating Mum and Dad's.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
I grew up with olive trees. You could eat them off the.
Yeah,
thing.
but I'm saying that I wouldn't
They're not
do it.
bland when they're on the tree.
They're not nice though.
When they're ripe, they're beautiful.
When they're
you wait
ripe.
till they're ripe.
Not my thing.
So that's your personal thing.
Yeah, I agree.
It's got nothing to do with the
It's the same
reality
thing as the
of
mushrooms.
situation.
What are you jumping down my throat about mushrooms? If you just
Because
said your own.
mushrooms on their own.
Excuse me, Mr. Contradiction. You see my point?
No,
I actually have a dinner reservation I have to get to.
At home.
Yes.
I actually said I was going to go see
Do
my
you know
mum.
what I tried?
Didn't you say you were going to try and watch the footy?
Oh, that's nearly done,
It's
man.
finished, man. Yeah, it's finished.
Yeah, hang on.
Do you know what I tried for the
What
first
quarter are we
time?
in? We're in the third quarter. I can watch a fourth.
You're not
Beautiful
watching
stuff.
shit. You're not going to get home in time. Have you had truffle?
Yeah.
Like proper. It's good.
Yeah.
Have you had truffle?
There's a reason why it costs that much.
I didn't think it was going to be good though because it smells like fart.
Yeah.
But have you had truffle?
I have.
Real truffle, slice.
Yes, real truffle.
It's fucking good.
It's one of those things that rich people eat, man.
It's nice though.
I wouldn't go out of my way to have it.
I wouldn't go out of my way. Fair.
I've had it as a byproduct of like something that I've bought.
I'd go out of my way to get it if they accidentally put it on sale at the wrong price.
Nah, I wouldn't
have.
bother. What'd you use it for?
Everything. I think you
Some good stuff.
can put it on most things. Yeah. I had it in a bento. It was incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely
It
incredible.
enhances the flavour.
I just buy
Best
a pack
$40 I've ever spent. I wouldn't spend it often.
buy
But,
2 packs of reduced woolly cinnamon donuts. They call it a night.
and a coffee from 7-Eleven.
Yes.
You know what? You're a scumbag. You come here most of the time with food. Nearly every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, one in.
Oh, in the evening. When we do evenings, he
Yeah.
does. But clearly in the
Well, no,
afternoons, he
because we
does not.
started in the Arvo. But when we do like 6 o'clock episodes, you typically come with Maccas. Yes? That's a fair.
And donuts.
Yeah. That means 2 stops.
Or donut bites.
There'd be 2 stops. There'd be one at 7-Eleven
And a coffee.
and one at Macca's.
I haven't gone to Macca's in like 6 months. For here, I haven't been to Macca's in ages.
Bullshit.
I haven't. Go back through the episodes. I haven't had Macca's from here in ages.
The last time we were here, I think it was just donuts.
Yes.
I've brought donuts probably the last 6 or 7 times I've come here.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Are you for real?
No, I'm serious.
I'm tempted to just go back through every episode just to hear the starts. So all I have to do is hear the start.
Yeah, go.
If I prove you wrong,
Go.
I reckon it was like in the last 4 episodes.
It could be
Three
4
to-
or 5. Definitely the last 3 or 4 I didn't.
last one I know you didn't. The one before that, yeah.
I think it's
He's
the one before that
complaining I
dragon
didn't
fruit.
bring him food
The
this
dragon-
time.
sorry, the dragon-
When he never
yeah,
wants food. He never wants food. And he's complaining I didn't bring food this
No,
time.
what I'm saying-
I actually came prepared, organised, no eating in the microphone, and he's complaining.
No, what I'm saying
He needs that to start the episode
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
That's what he wants.
No, what I'm saying is...
So because that didn't happen, today's
That's
just,
the intro.
Today's just petered out then. That's why, because I didn't do that in
no,
today's episode.
what I'm saying is you typically go to Macca's and 7-Eleven.
No, I don't.
When you go to 7-Eleven, you say, does anyone want coffee? I say, I only want decaf. You say, well,
Well,
there's
I
no
wasn't
decaf.
going past
Tough
Macca's. I
shit.
wasn't going past
But when you go to
7-Eleven, so-
Macca's, you
Yeah.
can easily get me a decaf coffee from there.
All right, I'll keep that in mind going forward from now on.
The voice!
And I'll bring you some oat milk.
You're a dumb cunt.
See what happens, people, when I don't bring Macca's?
Out of curiosity, are you getting donuts today?
Tonight, no.
I was going to say on his way home, there's stuff at 7-Eleven.
I'm getting a coffee. I'm getting a coffee. One pack of donuts, please.
I don't know what you
You know,
guys are
now I am
like.
actually going to go just take a photo and send it through.
I don't know what you guys are like on holiday mode, man, but I overdid it, like with that buffet and just
Yeah.
the ease of access of food.
Yeah.
Every night.
I mean, it's rare to have a buffet, man.
Dude, every night was like, what am I having for dinner? The fried pata, which is just fried, like literally fried pork, salty.
Yeah. Ooh.
And then
Crispy.
give me beer. Yeah, and it's got that, it leaves that saltiness on your palate where it's like, no, give me another beer.
Yeah.
No, I'll have another beer. I don't drink beer generally, man. It's
Yeah.
like, no, I'm going to have another one.
You're on holiday.
But
Yeah,
mate,
when you're on holiday.
my mate that was there, that was with his family, he came on his last night on the island. He came and met me for a drink, and we ended up at this karaoke joint. And I was like, man, you can buy like a bucket of beers here for like 500 something. It was under $20. It worked out to like $2.80 a stubby, basically. In the 2 hours, 1 hour and 45 minutes that we were sitting there, we drank 6 beers. It was fucked. And then, yeah, I just started looking at it. I'm like, man, the amount of crap I've eaten while I've been here. I think it's just holidays, yeah?
Yeah.
I need to...
Yeah, when you're on
100%.
holidays, you just,
Everything's out the window on a holiday, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because you also don't have options, or if you do, they're out of your way.
He does go to saunas on his holiday.
That's true.
Yeah, you wouldn't do them here, would you? You wouldn't do them here.
Sauna? I might. I've been thinking about going to Mornington, but we'll see.
Oh, the day spa.
Yeah. No, the hot springs.
The hot springs, yeah. Yeah, I actually know someone that works there. I think she still works there.
Any good?
Hot springs.
No, her. And we're out of here.
You can ask her husband, man. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, he can join you.
He can join you.
No, I've been considering going.
Did I send you that meme? The Ric Flair meme? I sent this.
His last fight again or whatever.
that was the
He's
video.
he's doing the last fight.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Isn't he like 80 years old now?
I think he's actually... that one was the last fight for WWE.
I think he's
now.
76
yeah,
or
his
70,
actual
73 or
last
76.
fight.
Jesus Christ.
He'll be back.
No, there was a meme of him lying in bed. It was on No Context Ric Flair memes. He's just lying in bed. It's probably like in his mid-20s. He's on the phone. He's like, yes, this is Ric Flair. No, you can't talk to your wife.
That's awesome.
Ric Flair's a king, man.
That's awesome.
Anyway, all right, let's wrap this up. I actually haven't had anything to eat so far today.
Me too.
And now you've made me hungry.
neither.
I actually don't know
Yeah.
what to eat.
I don't know.
I'm starving, and I don't know what to
Get the
eat.
sausage
Korean.
roll at 7-Eleven. They're really good.
After 2 weeks eating shit, now you want to eat sausage
You finish
rolls.
on a good one.
I want Korean. I'm going to have Korean.
Actually, that's the one thing I haven't had, Korean.
I'm digging Korean.
What do you normally get for Korean?
I go to Carnegie. I get this thing called volcano chicken. It's basically like a spicy chicken, like spicy fried chicken in a bowl thing, and they put rice cake in there with some fish cake. It's just brilliant.
Dude, the first podcast you ever did, we went and got Korean right after.
Did we?
Yeah, we went to Carnegie. We went to, what's that chain? There's that one chain, man, that starts with Y, I think. It's Korean chicken.
Gammy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yummy.
Gami.
Yeah, Gami's. Right,
Yeah,
right,
Gami.
right, yeah.
Yeah, me and you went there. We left Moorabbin and went
That's
straight
right.
there. We ended up buying
Holy shit, yeah.
And it was just there. We kept ordering chicken, man.
Yeah.
You guys were looking at us.
Yeah, I
like,
really
"Oh,
like
yeah." We hadn't eaten. Neither of us have eaten, and we literally ate.
Can we get
the entire
another
kitchen.
serve of it?
Yeah, the guy's staring at us like, "What do you mean?" Like, no, bring it. Oof. Oh fuck.
We got no better chicken for anyone else.
Put a sign on the door, add a chicken.
Add a chicken.
I'd actually love some Korean chicken now.
Okay.
So what's this volcano chicken? Spicy chicken?
It's across the road from Gami's. There's a place, and it's called Volcano Chicken. It's just like it's a bowl of fried chicken with some spicy sauce on it, and they mix it all up with fish cake and the rice cakes, the chewy rice cakes. It's just a great meal.
I probably have been. I reckon because on that strip where Gami's is, I've been to a bunch of those. Korean
It's on the
joints.
other side of the strip where the TAB is.
Yeah.
Just before the TAB.
But my big problem is when you do Korean barbecue and you have to cook it yourself. I hate doing that.
I like it. If
I don't
I'm
like
in a
that.
group
I
setting,
don't like that.
I really like it.
I hate it because you're cooking your own meal, you're paying a surcharge for the cooking the meal, and then you leave stinking like smoke.
I like that.
Yeah, just go there in your PJs.
I always am the cook. I always cook every time we go with people.
Why don't you just cook at home?
I don't know. It's nice. I don't know. It's
How
fun.
is it fun?
I don't have to clean up.
How is it fun?
I don't have
go
to-
have
my
to
house
cook your
doesn't
own
stink.
dinner and pay a fee on top of it. They should be paying me to cook
I never
my own
pay a
dinner.
fee on top.
Look at his face.
Because this is going back and forth.
About what?
I don't know.
All right, let's just close it here. Fuck me, 3 hours and 48 minutes.
I thought it was 4 hours.
Is that all?
Nah, because we stopped and started a bit.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you realise this is the new season, yeah?
Oh, is
The
it?
last
Ooh.
episode we did was the first season. I might
Fantastic.
do a best of like the last season prior.
You damn well better.
Let the coffees get bought in.
Okay, well then do me a favour, make it easier for me.
Make them out to John and Andy.
Yeah, we don't see $1 of this.
Yeah.
We put so much in.
We put so
little
much
out.
in, and he's just writing our coattails.
What are you, nuts? I've got to go home and edit
All
now.
this content that we put together.
I actually did an episode before I left with Jimmy Drama. I drove up to his joint. I had a client meeting in Coburg, so I went past his joint after. We got KFC, and then we staked out that motel, the Coburg Motel.
Oh, really?
We staked it out, waiting for, to see if anything would happen.
And nothing happened.
Not really. But we were driving up.
It's because they were all surrounding the car waiting for the KFC.
Dude, some idiot. I still remember the start of it. As we were driving towards KFC, some moron pulled into oncoming traffic and started driving down the wrong side of the road. Like, what do you mean? I said, what?
That seems about right.
But yeah, I needed to edit it. But
Oh, you haven't released that one yet, have you?
no, I was going to try and get it done before I left, and I ran out of time. I just didn't have the time to do it. So I might do it after I do this one because it's going to be a bit of work. But you could do me a favor. If you listen to any old episodes, start thumbnailing what you want me to include in the best of.
Okay.
Well, no, you listen to old episodes, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I always do when I go to the supermarket.
Yeah. Yeah, that's bad.
That's the best.
It's
Which
so
one?
bad.
Any supermarket I go, when I do shopping,
Yeah.
I just straight onto the podcast.
okay.
Yeah. My
I listen to it in
supermarket one's the same.
between, when I'm driving in between.
Jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I'm bad because the supermarket's are worst, especially if I'm wearing a beanie with ear pods.
Yeah, same.
So no, it doesn't look like I'm.
I got a mask on too,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
chuckling like, and people are just looking at me like, this guy's a psycho.
They just leave the aisle. They just leave the aisle.
I've actually had coughing fits, man. Like actual legit coughing fits.
You're fucking COVID. Why does this guy come out?
All right, let's stop it there.
All right.
Thank you, like, share, follow, subscribe, blah 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 blah.
Buy us
blah.
coffee.
See? Yeah.
Hold up.